They caught him. And they caught him because right there he relaxed. Broner knows he relaxed, and boom, there was the body shot right as he relaxed. And it wasn't low, it was right on or above the belt line. A perfect body shot. That's why they tell you to protect yourself at all times. He was a living to it caught him.
What's going down, guys? It's your boy Carter J all day. I'm here to talk about the post-fight to Adrien Broner and Gavin Rees. You know, right off the bat, you could clearly see that, you know, Gavin Rees clearly never got hit by a side ribcage shot by anybody on Adrien Broner's level. And it was just like I had predicted in my prediction video, that once he was going to get hit with those side ribcage shots, it would have been over, I thought. And it pretty much was after that. After he got hit in the side ribcage, you know, that was pretty much it. Like, he just didn't have it in him anymore, man. And I just got to say right off the bat, man, Gavin Rees showed a lot of heart in this fight, man. He took this fight real serious. This was his first fight in the United States. He flew in like 5 weeks early to train and prepare for this fight. He was like a huge underdog coming to this fight. I thought his trainer did a real excellent job of, you know, coaching him, mentoring him, instilling in him, you know, stopping the fight when it was time to stop the fight. You know what I mean? I thought his trainer did a really good job, man. And I did actually really think that, you know, Gavin Rees did win rounds 1 and 2. He was using that very fast left jab, just like what I had predicted. He was throwing the jabs, going back on the back foot. He was using that very effectively. You know, and then round 3, he started to decline when he wasn't using enough head movement. He kept lowering his head, which caused Broner to start throwing uppercuts, and that's what made Rees slow down. You know, that's where I actually thought where Gavin Rees fucked up. Because if he would have just kept throwing the jab, throwing the two fast left jabs, and then it with the right combination, and go immediately to the back foot, I think it would have gave Broner some issues, man, because his speed did prove in that fight. You know what I mean? But he just started fucking up when he started lowering his head. He tried to stay toe-to-toe with Broner, which is like a no-no against a fighter like that. When he was on the ropes, I believe, I want to say it was like the 3rd or 4th round, he kind of just didn't move. He just kind of stayed along the ropes. He needed to, like, you know, use more effective footwork, get out the way. I mean, he did some mistakes in this fight, man, but end of the day, man, I still give the guy a lot of credit. Like I said, he showed tremendous heart. I wouldn't mind watching him fight again, honestly. I thought he did really good. And once Broner started catching him with those uppercuts, man, I mean, they both came into that fight at 150. So it's just, I mean, Broner's just naturally bigger. And he still ain't on the level of Floyd Mayweather yet. I mean, he's got like a really long way to go, man. And, you know, at this point in his career, man, you know, his career is under like a huge microscope, man. From here on out, man. I mean, if he ain't gonna fight Burns or Vasquez, man, it's time to move on up, man, and start hitting that that 140-pound division, man, where that division is so stacked right now. He needs to move on up, man, and start tackling some, you know, bigger names. You know, Brandon Rios, Mike Alvarado, Zab Judah, Lucas Matisse, Danny Garcia. I believe he could land a fight with Gamboa. Shit, man, he could probably even fight maybe down the road to Timothy Bradley. I think that'd be a hell of a fight. Yeah, man. So at this point, man, you know, there's only one direction you could go, man, and that's the only way you could go is just to go on up and, you know, start taking on these bigger names, and eventually we could start maybe, you know, maybe he'll land a, you know, be on pay-per-view and start becoming on HBO 24/7 and all that shit, and it'll be interesting to see, man. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good fight. If Rees would have just kept sticking the jab, going on the back foot immediately right away, I think he would have gave some issues, but I still think that Broner would have came out on top. I just maybe the rounds would have went longer and shit like that, but overall, man, it's time for Broner to move on up. Stop fighting these little dudes. You know, when he gets to 140, man, you know, don't fight like a huge name right away. You know, fight some like, you know, up and coming guy at 140. You know, have like 2 fights there, and then, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight like Lucas Matisse. I think that'd be an excellent fight. I think Lucas Matisse could give him a world of problems. That's a really tough fight to call right there, man. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about Broner, man. Is he the real deal? Is it time for him to go up to 140? I like to hear your guys' comments and shit. So that was pretty much it, y'all. I'll be on to the next video. Peace.